everyone. Oh, it's good to see all of you. Happy Easter. Yeah. So this is a very short reading, and I don't know how long the affirmative prayer will be. It depends on what comes through me from Spirit. So this one is from the Science of Mind magazine from March 28th of this year. It's called We Need Each Other. It is in, through, and by means of our relationships. I'll read that again. It is in, through, and by means of our relationships that God depends on its own experience of itself. There is something within each of us that knows this is true, and that is why we long for a deeper connection with other living things. So, let's take a breath. And know this with me. There is one divine intelligence in the universe. I am one with it. It is all of me, and I am part of it. And I know that it is in back of all things, seen and unseen. And it wants to express itself through each of us. And with that, it wants to experience itself through our connections with each other. And I affirm that as I make connections with organizations I volunteer for, the people in those organizations, my family, my friends, anyone whom I encounter, when I'm out in nature, making a connection with the trees and the birds and the flowers and the weeds and the dirt and the mud and everything I encounter is a way of connecting with Spirit. And I'm especially grateful for connections in this Center for Spiritual Living because it guides me on my spiritual journey. Each of you contributes to my furtherance of my spiritual journey. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for Reverend Ken. I'm grateful for each one of you. I'm grateful for the people, David and Miles, who do our technical work, to our hospitality group, who provides a wonderful table setting of food that's available to us to help us further those connections. We need those connections. And so I'm grateful also to the practitioners who help us connect with our spirituality, who help us get through the joys and the sorrows of our lives. And there's so many, many connections we can make through this center, through our volunteers and everyone. And so as we go out in the world, let us remember that these connections are what we need, not just what we want, but what we need to make Spirit a part of the universe that we recognize. And so I release this knowing it is easily done in the universe, simply and easily by saying, and so it is.